have a Yamaha Raptor 660R, 5 valves. So the thing was running perfect. Put a new stator in and all that, and it was running great. And kind of all of a sudden, the guy tells me it just didn't want to run anymore. Started popping, making all kinds of things, and now it won't even putt. So he seemed to think it's the timing chain. You know, I like to look it all over, so I decided I'm going to do a leak down test. If you sit there backwards, this is the way that I got my leak down test hooked up again, and you know, just like as before, 10-20% tops is really what you're supposed to lose. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can figure out how to do this. Turn off the air, and you can see right away that we're losing a lot more than 10%. Right now, the other side should be at about 36. Hear like a whistling noise. That should be enough to be able. You can see we're losing a very large percentage of that air, which means we've got a really bad seal somewhere, either in the valves, the head gasket, or the rings. So I can feel air coming out of the intake. Hear it that well. We'll turn it up some more. It's definitely coming out of there. I'm going to check the exhaust. A little bit. Exhaust doesn't have too much. I'd be willing to say that his intake valves are not sealing quite right. And that might be contributing to this problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video, and then I'm going to take this cover off, which is the rocker arm cover. And I'm going to take a little hammer or a little mallet or something, and I'm going to tap on those 3 valves, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Here's the Raptor 660 again. Just want to make sure I don't know who all is going to watch this. So whenever you go to take this thing top off, you got to be mindful that there are 2 screws, one that would go right there and one that would go like right here, that hold this cover on. And I know that if you forget those screws and you start beating on it, it won't come out. It'll break this piece right off of there. So whenever you get all the screws out, you just gently hit it with a mallet. Never be real rough with it, unless you want to buy a whole new one. And get it off there slowly. Take another video once I get it completely off. Here's the camshaft, which I'm going to show you here. Here's a little bit of the manual I printed out. In here it shows that you actually have 2 decompression cams. And on this camshaft, for some odd reason, it only has 1. See right there, there should be another one, but there's nothing. I'm a little concerned about that. Also, you can see, I don't know how well you can see this, but right there, the bolt has a nice gouge in it. Has me a little concerned. And then one other thing, which I'm not entirely sure, but from what I've seen in the past, I've never seen a timing chain this loose while the tensioner is on it. So I think there's something going on here. We're gonna have to take it a little further apart to figure out why and what. This guy who owns it, he bought it used, so I can't be sure that the guy who owned it before him, they might have taken this cam, decompression cam out, and left it the way it is. Otherwise, the only other option would be is that chunk of metal and spring or somewhere down in there, which that could be a nasty mess, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. Take another video. So we got the head off. There's the piston. It's a nice sized piston for a four-wheeler. There's the timing chain. It's sad to say it, but it's time it gets replaced. It had jump time. The bike was pretty badly out of time. The tensioner was, I think one click away from maxing out, which that's a good sign. It's time to go ahead and stick a new chain on there, new camshaft. There's a few major things we've discovered here with today, which is I did a leak down test earlier, which the result was that it was leaking fairly badly out of the intake valve, which now that we've got this off here, we can take a look. I haven't actually looked yet to see what's causing it to stick up, but if you look at this valve and this valve, or even this one and this one, you see they're nice, seated and all the way down. But that one right there, you can see that bit of a shadow, and there are no rocker arms on here right now like there would be if the engine was on, so there's nothing supposed to be pushing against it right now. So I got my flashlight here, just a little cheapy one. Right now I should be able to shine the light in the intake and you shouldn't see any light, but you can see it very, very well. I can shine it in either side. This side you can see it better because this side goes straight into it. So definitely got to figure out what's holding that one. It might be the guide or something of that nature holding it down. We'll get to the bottom of that in a little while. So that definitely is causing it not to run. And then one other fairly substantial discovery. Hang on, let me put the phone down. Is here with the camshaft. Now, first of all, from the picture, this thing, according to the picture, this is supposed to have two of these decompression cams. However, I'm not sure about this one because you see, I've only got one of these, nothing there. I didn't see any parts down in there, so maybe that's just this model. However, you can see this gouge here, and then right here, there's a pretty nice gouge in that bolt. And then the most significant thing here is these are the lobes. That is a very bad sign. So it's definitely time to see about getting a new camshaft. Probably get a whole shaft and a gear and the timing chain. So and then figure out the valve problem. So it was just a matter of time before this would have been causing some more severe issues, I think. So we'll get this fixed up, get some parts ordered, and take it from there. Head here on the table, we got the spring off of the bad valve, and here it is. So if you look carefully, that bad boy's bent. Pulled it out, look at it. hard to see it, but it's bent. Which explains why it won't seat. So, need new valves, or at least a valve. I got a phone call in the middle. So here's the one right next to it. I believe it's just as long. We got two long ones. And then the next one over. It's a long one, but it's a little less long, so we call it a medium. And the next one, fairly short. Okay, and then if we take a step back to these two here. So this one here is a bit shorter than the medium. Longer than the short. I'm sure I have fun making this complicated. All these different sizes. There's another one here in the corner. That last one I just took out came from right there. I don't know how well I got that in the video. I wasn't looking. Okay, and then we want these two back or middle ones here. This one here, let's see where that is on the bike. This is the one I had the hardest time with. I guess everybody's would be different. I had to take a slightly larger hex key and kind of tap it in there, keep it from stripping. So I guess these are the center size bolts. And then there's one right here. Same size. And got one right there. It's about the same size. So I'll go to the other side because that's about all I can see from this side. I'd already taken a couple out over here, like this one here. To get that one out, you got to take the banjo bolt off and just very carefully bend it out of the way. This one here came out, and this one here kind of fell out when I was tapping it loose with the mallet. So I'm pretty sure this is the medium one, which is this one, and the others are just short ones. This one here was holding a bracket which had this up off the engine. So there's another one here. That one. It's another somewhat long, medium, whatever you want to call it. There's another one shorter. And I think that's all of them. Needs to be ready to take the head off. Well, not the head, but the rocker arm cover. Top off this Raptor, and there's a lot of bolts. So I know there's a lot of people out there that make videos that say, "Oh, just take it off." For any of you out there that take all these bolts out and then don't know which one goes where, I'm gonna make this video as I pull these out. That way you can see which ones go where. So right here, this is the one I had the hardest time with getting out. Just loosen it as much as I could, and then I took a flat screwdriver, put it under it, and just tapped it up with the mallet. Nothing too hard because you don't want to break anything. Anyhow, so this is a really long one here. Holds on that bracket. So there's long one, number one, and right next to